People, it's your boy Tops back again live for another fan cam reaction. Everton versus Arsenal 1-1 in the end. Before I get into it, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Big up everyone that's already supported the video and the obviously the channel as well. Big up everyone, 2,000 subscribers we reached yesterday. Big achievement really. So yeah, big up everyone tuning in. So yeah, let's get into the game, man. Obviously going into the game, I felt like Mikel Arteta wouldn't make changes because I've seen a lot of the time when he's obviously been in charge of the team, he's not really made too many changes. He's kind of got his favorites, the guys that he really trusts in the team. And I was very pleasantly surprised that he actually changed the team. He changed it a lot, to be fair. The likes of Raheem Sterling getting a game. And I know he's definitely thinking about that Real Madrid game when the likes of Raheem Sterling is getting minutes in the Premier League because he won't play that guy for love and the money normally. So, yeah, that was a very shock. I was shocked about that. But, yeah, he ended up playing him. Obviously, Marina dropped back into midfield. I wasn't really sure about that. Obviously, going into the game. Trossard up front. Trossard up front as well. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I feel like I feel like we really didn't really make the most of obviously Everton's bad start to the game. Big up obviously Village. He says also giving Liverpool a standing ovation at Anfield. Yeah, we had a chance to avoid that if we would have won all of our games. But yeah, we've dropped more points again. And so I'm not really surprised, to be fair. Like I said, I knew the league was over quite a long while ago. I've kind of accepted it in it. So I'm not really angry, upset like that. But yeah, it's just obviously disappointing where I don't think Everton were particularly great. Decent off the ball, but that's a lot of quality on the ball. And yeah, I feel like a decent Arsenal team that showed up a bit more with a bit of quality in the final third. We probably would have won that pretty comfortably. But we were lacking it, man. And it's the same old problems, really, in terms of creating things from open play naturally. Obviously, Everton have got a decent low block, understandably. You're not going to win every game 2-3-0. But I do feel like that Arsenal should be creating a few more chances in open play than they have been currently. They actually did create a few more than normal, but the standard's been so low so far in terms of creating opportunities that it's not really something to write home about. We did create a few decent opportunities with Declan Rice really pressing. Trossard kind of fumbled his line in one of the opportunities. The next one, it was Raheem Sterling getting the ball, passing it to Trossard, and a fantastic finish to make it 1-0, bottom left-hand corner with his left foot, wrong foot to make it 1-0. Great finish. And yeah, I thought, yeah, from there, okay, we didn't really deserve it, if I'm being honest. I thought a draw would have been a fair going into that obviously half time, but we ended up getting ourselves in front 1-0 ahead at half time through that goal. Trossard had another opportunity where he possibly could have squared it to Ethan Nwaneri, but ended up shooting. Pickford saved it, and yeah, going into half time, we're seeing cool. And then the start of the second half, I see that Martinelli and Saka are both coming on. Obviously, they were obviously rested in the first half of this game, so I'm thinking, okay, both coming on. This could be a good, obviously, omen for Arsenal to really kick on and win the game pretty comfortably now. 50 seconds into the second half, a penalty, which I thought was dubious to say the least, man. I'm not too sure that's a Stonewall penalty, if I'm being honest. There's a tangling of legs. It's 50-50, half a dozen of the other kind of phrase. And yeah, for me, it could have went either way. I've seen so many times where referees are pointing for a free kick to the obviously defending team. And then yeah, he's obviously opted to go for a penalty. VAR's not overturned it. Obviously, this is the same referee that didn't overturn Lewis Skelly's Lewis Skelly's red card against the Wolves when your man there, Michael Oliver, sent him off there. So yeah, maybe he just doesn't like Lewis Skelly. But initially, it was poor defending. And again, Lewis Skelly's been caught out a few times. PSV could have got sent off. West Ham, he did get sent off, conceding a penalty here. He doesn't like that ball in behind, obviously. Even with the Fulham goal, the ball coming across in behind him. He needs to really work on that. Obviously, he's only 18. He's a midfielder. He's going to have bad games. This is why you don't play teenagers and start them in crucial title winning or title races, because they're not going to have good games sometimes. And he's not even a defender. So he's going to make mistakes at the back, man. He's still learning the trade. He's literally just come into the first team this season. He's only turned 18 this season. So this is always expected. This is why people like me and other people do not really want these guys starting every week. Do you know what I'm saying? They're very good squad additions, but play them sporadically, man. I know fans get carried away because they're 18 and they're playing very well, but eventually this is going to come. And obviously we've seen it more frequently now in the last probably 2-3 months when he's starting regular games now. So yeah, that's definitely something he has to work on defensively. And Dye scores the goal, making it 1-1, good penalty. And after that, it's kind of a nothing game, really. Martinelli came on and we had a couple of decent opportunities. went right past the keeper, had a shot that was saved by Pickford. And then, Tierney putting a good ball in for, I think it was a Marino that headed it wide, and putting a great cutback in for Martin Odegaard that, again, fluffed his lines. And he had a shot that hit off his other foot and he went wide, man. I don't know what's going on with his shooting. Been poor again. It actually came on and didn't offer really anything towards the game, man. And yeah, it's same old, same old. And Odegaard has to be careful, man, because if this form continues into the start of next season, we're going to be having some serious conversations if he has a permanent, obviously, place in the starting 11, man. Because this is how Martinelli started, where you're looking at it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he's just having a bad season, and then he just started to carry it on in the next season afterwards. So yeah, that's something you got to look at definitely. But for me, it was a poor, obviously opportunity and a poor start to the game. And we ended up drawing the game 1-1, man. And big up the comments. Big up Tots every single time. Big up AJ, my brother. Hope you're well, my guy. Hope you're good. Was that a penalty for me? What the fuck was Raya doing? Listen, Raya, again, had a poor game as well, man. And I said this obviously in my watch along. I feel like with Raya, in certain away games where it's a tough atmosphere, it's a compact pitch, they're pressing, he does struggle, man. It was the same against Bournemouth. He had a poor game in that game. There was another game as well. I think it was Newcastle. He had a poor game in that game. Those high-intensity crowds that are really on top of you, he doesn't really like it, especially away. Our home is not too bad in terms of the mistakes. He's a bit more calmer. But, yeah, he definitely needs to iron out that out of his game. And it'd be interesting to see if we get another keeper next year. If it is that João Garcia, if he's actually going to take his place. We've seen this all too often, man. Ramsdale came in, took the place of Leno. Ray came in, took the place of Ramsdale. Is Garcia going to come in and take the place of Raya? We'll have to wait and find out, man. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in. People were telling me Raya was the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. No way, man. No way. He's a good keeper. And he has been good overall this season. But again, what really holds him back from being the best is, again, games like this, those away games where it's not even like he makes one mistake. It's the entire game is just shaky. Obviously, he came well and did well for crosses and claims, but some of the kicking as well was poor. And yeah, some of the times, obviously, he was trying to come out of his area. He looks a bit unsure, man. It created a little bit of panic within the defense. In terms of, obviously, the best players, I'll get back onto that in a minute. And this was up there with one of the worst games this season. Yeah, in terms of watching it wise, it's crazy. You lost the title when you lost to Newcastle 1-0, man. Yeah, that's when the title was done, bro. Because before that, we lost to Bournemouth 2-0. But I still felt, you know what? We had 10 men. We could still claw it back. But that was the game where I was like, nah, we haven't got the firepower anyway. We haven't got the firepower, the endurance, the flexibility, the creativity to be a constant threat, a constant thorn in the side of the top teams like Liverpool at the top of the league. And yeah, it kind of showed, man. And obviously now we're probably going to end up, it's going to be like 20 points, I'd say, 25 points behind them, which is crazy considering where we were at the start of the season, man. It's absolutely madness, really, when you think about it. 20 points behind the eventual winners, man. I thought to even put a bit of respect and try and get it to like single digits, but it's just getting further and further away. I expect Liverpool to win, obviously, tomorrow. And when they do that, then it's going to be 14 points, which is absolutely madness, man, considering how close we were last year, how much we've fallen off. It's been none short of embarrassing, really. But yeah, it is what it is. We've had injuries, but at the same time, we weren't playing well with our full fit team without Odegaard anyway. So yeah, the overall performances this season have not been great. We've drawn too many games. We've not had enough creativity in the final third against these low block teams. And yeah, people have sussed the way we play. And we need to reinvent ourselves going forward into obviously next season, into pre-season. We need different outlets. The one positive I would say is that I thought Kivior played quite well. And the thing is with Kivior, he does have these games where he's faultless. I remember against Man United early in the season, we beat them 2-0. He's very good in that game. But then, again, he's an epitome of a squad player. He can come in, one-off games, and play well, and then you take him out. You don't play him 2, 3, 5, 6, 9 games in a row, because that's when he'll start making more mistakes against more opposition and he'll start costing you goals. Well, fair play to him this game. Is more Lewis Skelly, and obviously ended up conceding the penalty, costing us the 3 points in the end. But yeah, I thought Kivior dealt with better quite well. Didn't really have any kind of opportunities in terms of our goal. I think Decore had one shot in the second half, I think it was. But bar that, Everton didn't really trouble Ray as much. Obviously, put him under pressure with a couple of crosses, but he dealt with him quite well, man. In terms of who else played well, I thought Martinelli looked bright when he came on. Was actually beating his fullback, and I thought surprisingly Kieran Tierney added a different element to our attack, man. A bit of dynamism in our attack. I felt like his overlapping runs, the fact that he could put a decent ball into the box, he put in two really good chances for Marino and Odegaard, who both should have done better with them. And he's only on the pitch for like 15 minutes. I felt like this is probably a game where he probably should have rested Lewis Skelly and started Tierney in this game, because again, defensively he's normally assured. And going forward, he provides an element that I don't think anyone else in the squad does in terms of having that width, having a decent amount of ball crossing quality, which is kind of strange how Arteta doesn't rate him, because we've got players like Havertz, like Marino, who like to head the ball, focal points normally in the area. And you would assume that that's what normally he would go for. But yeah, it's another game. It's the last ever game at Goodison for Arsenal. And I'm so glad that we don't have to play there again, man, because we just didn't like the stadium. I do feel like Everton are going to struggle possibly in that new stadium when it's a bit bigger. The pitch is a bit bigger. And I feel like a lot of teams are going to have a bit more joy there than they do at Goodison, man, because again, bit similar to how West Ham have got obviously the London Stadium, the big pitch, the counter attack, the transitions. There's a lot of space within that pitch, and I feel like teams are going to score a few more goals than they would do in this like compact pitch that they do at Goodison, man. But yeah, 1-1 draw. I felt like it's probably the fair result in the end. And yeah, it's actually crazy, man. It's actually crazy, man. Big up Yusuf. Hope you're well, brother. Big yourself up every single time. Do you think there's a chance that Arsenal might knock Real Madrid out? It isn't that one-sided as some people are overreacting. It is, bro. For me, bro, it just depends on the first leg, man. If we go to the first leg and we lose 2-0, or we lose the game at all, or we don't even win, then I think the second leg will be pretty one-sided. But again, that for me, it's a one-game tie for me, because we have to win the game. We have to. I'm not even saying we have to particularly play well. We just have to win the game. We have to take an advantage to the Bernabeu. And listen, if we score the first goal, defend really well, defend properly, be concentrated, don't really give them a sniff, and they don't turn up. Because again, Real Madrid have lost in the Champions League this season. I know they've not lost in the knockout rounds, but they have lost in the Champions League this season, so they are beatable. And again, they just conceded 4 goals to Real Sociedad, who I seen how they played against Man United. They were atrocious. They didn't look like they could score in a month of Sundays. They scored in both ties with 2 penalties. So yeah, the fact they conceded 4 goals in a game against them obviously is a sign of encouragement. But at the same time, in this game, I feel like defensively we looked quite shaky. This and the Fulham game, we have looked quite shaky. I'm not sure what's changed tactically, whether it's the fact that obviously Thomas Partey didn't play this game at all. And Jorginho, I think, struggled a little bit in terms of the physicality with Decore and Gay. I think he doesn't like those type of midfielders. Diane, Brighton, Newcastle. I do think Jorginho does tend to struggle against those powerful midfielders that win duels. But yeah, for me, I feel like against Real Madrid, we have to score the first goal and just defend properly, man. I'll take a 1-0. I'll take a 2-1. I'll take even like a 1-goal deficit, man. Any kind of victory. And then we've got a chance, of course. But if I'm being honest, I can see us losing both games. I'll be real. Like, the way we're defending now, the last 2 or 3 games, I mean, to be fair, it all stemmed from the Man United game. We were very lucky to get a draw there because we conceded a lot of chances there, and they've not been great at all. Conceded a few chances against Fulham, decent few chances here as well. Obviously, we beat Chelsea. Didn't really concede too many chances there, but yeah, man. The fact that we're drawing a lot of games is obviously a worry going forward, isn't it? But for me, any kind of result, man, I think, yeah, any kind of positive result, I think, will be obviously crucial. I don't even think a 1-goal lead would be enough for you guys to go to the Bernabeu. Listen, I'm not saying it would even be enough, but at least give us a chance and for us to defend something. Because at the minute, if we go in like last year, we obviously drew the home game against Bayern, and that was it, finito, man. There was no way this team was going to go to Bayern and win. We've not got the star players. We've not got the personnel. We've not got the personalities in the Champions League. Everyone's still quite relatively new in terms of playing even knockout games, man. Obviously, I know we went to PSV and wiped the floor with them, but again, I think it's going to be a different kind of game, man. And yeah, man, Saka obviously came on, didn't really do too much, man. And you see him now, and I think he plays similar to how he played against Fulham. To be honest with you, he just scored the goal. Obviously, today he didn't score the goal, so yeah, you got to really question whether he's even ready to start. To be honest with you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of pressure on him to obviously provide some bit of quality. We might actually end up having to start even Ethan or maybe even like a Trossard on the right or something like that. But for me, I feel like Marino should go back up top. I don't think he has anything in midfield at all, to be honest with you, especially like trying to break play and obviously break lines and go through them, obviously through that number 8 period. I don't think he provides enough flexibility, enough mobility as well. And up front, I think we kind of missed him. Even though I'm not saying he's been amazing, I just feel like we missed that presence to really occupy defenders. in that box to obviously create space for other people. So yeah, for me, I'll put him back to obviously to centre forward. I don't know if he put him there to rest, obviously, potentially, I don't know, an older guard, or to obviously put Rice in a different position. So he put him there instead, and maybe to give Trossard a bit of minutes. But yeah, for me, I'd put him back there. I'd probably play. I don't know if I'll start Saka now. I think Martinelli should start, and whoever on the right hand side. Ethan's been pretty quiet the last couple of games, understandably. But yeah, I'm not sure, man. If he does start, it'll be based off his name rather than obviously his performances, because he looks unfit. He isn't engaged in the game a lot, and it's understandable. Obviously, he's been out for 4 months, so yeah, man. I can't really say I disagree with that at all. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, man. Make sure you do that on entry. Let me let me know what you think of the game, what you thought of the game. If you thought Arsenal deserved to win, do you think it was a penalty? Let me know in the chat. And yeah, man, I do feel like obviously it's not the performance I wanted going into Real Madrid. I wanted a bit more hope, a bit more optimism, for me to believe that we could actually cause Madrid a lot of more problems than I actually think we were going to do now. So yeah, my bit of a disappointing obviously performance overall. And like I said, this is why I went for a stronger team, because I wanted to see more of a dress rehearsal of what we can do against Real Madrid. But again, he kind of changed it up, rotated the players, which I understand, sorry. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't think it was a penalty personally. Again, I've seen that a lot of times, that kind of 50-50, and it goes to the defending team. So Phil, you could count us a little bit unlucky with that. But at the same time, I don't think we did enough in the game to win it. I don't think Pickford, he made a few saves, one from a free kick, one from Martinelli. But apart from that, man, I don't think Pickford did enough from open play to warrant Arsenal really winning the game, innit? Well, that's just my opinion, man. Big up everyone tuning in. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to become a member, obviously it's pinned to the chat description and in the description as well. Sorry. So yeah, if you want to become a member, support the channel too. Feel free to do so, man. Big up everyone tuned in. But yeah, that leaves Arsenal 11 points behind Liverpool, and Liverpool obviously got a game in hand against Fulham tomorrow, and Liverpool could end up winning the league in April, man, which is crazy. Not a lot of teams have won the league in April, only a select few. So yeah, man, that would be a massive indictment on obviously Arsenal and the rest of the league, but allowing Liverpool to win it so comfortably, so easily. And you can argue this is not even Liverpool's best team that they've had in the Premier League era, man. They're the biggest weaknesses is Valquez, but Martinelli is mid anyways. Yeah, Martinelli, obviously, like I said, he's been playing better the last 2 games, but I wouldn't say he's a massive improvement on, like I said, what we've had in previous years on that left-hand side, especially how he's been playing for the majority of the season. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with him. I do think he's starting the game. I think obviously we need to put Marino back up front as a focal point. And then, yeah, after that, do you play Saka, man? Do you risk Saka? Do you play him, or do you just bring him on like you did, obviously, in this game? Bring him on for 45 minutes so you can add a different dimension, a different dynamic to the team. I'm not sure, to be fair, man. You guys let me know in the comments what you would do. Make sure you guys like up the video as well, man. Let's see if we can get this to 10 likes already. What's it on? It's on 7 likes, I think. Yeah, see if we can get it to 10 likes already, people. And yeah, I think Real Madrid do have weaknesses. Obviously, they've not got their first choice keeper, and they're missing a couple of other players. Ceballos, who's been really good for them, he's not going to be playing the game because of injury. So yeah, there is a few weaknesses, a few weak spots, but we've got loads as well. You know, no full fit Saka, Odegaard off form for the majority of the season, no Gabriel. Ben White obviously not in the starting lineup either. He's been obviously one of our main defenders the last couple of seasons. So yeah, Lewis Kelly making mistakes now. So yeah, man, it's obviously not ideal. Big yourself up. We said 8 likes. Well, let's say we can get it to 10 likes, people. Big yourself up. Another season, another choke. I'm guessing you're a Liverpool fan. But yeah, big yourself up anyway, man. Obviously, Arsenal bottle, another title race, of course. But again, listen, what can we do, man? Again, we can't cry over spilt milk. It's already done. We're not winning the league. I've known that for about 3 months now. To be honest with you, before even we lost Havertz and all these guys. When Saka got injured, it was finito, finished. And yeah, you guys are going to win it at ease, man. This is probably going to be the biggest you've won it since you last won it in 2020. I'm not sure what the points gaps was for that. I think it wasn't as bad as we thought. I think C ended up getting like 85 points or something, and I think Liverpool had 99. So it's pretty much what near enough 15 points, somewhere like that. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in. Start Wanyeri and sub Sakaran for the next 45. Yeah, I feel like that's probably has to be the play as well. You know, I don't know if he'll do it because I feel like he's gonna be very cautious of when Yeri's defensive display off the ball. Obviously, he's going to probably be on the side of, I want to say, Vinicius or maybe Mbappe. I can't remember which one it is. It might be Mbappe. It depends if he drifts out on the left-hand side, man. Europe. I was going to say Europa League. Football League Cup Warriors. So Newcastle fan then, yeah? Pick yourself up for winning the trophy if you are. And yeah, you got more trophies than Arsenal. A better season than Arsenal. And like I said, if Man United win a trophy, they'll have a better season. If Man City win it, they'll have a better season, man. Because at the end of the day, you judge the sport off what trophies you win, not where you finish in the league. And we've not really have been respectable in the league anyway. Yes, we finished second by name, but 14 points potentially off the top is crazy. We weren't even finishing that far behind when we were finishing fourth and fifth, man. It was never four. It wasn't that much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 9 or 10. But yeah, crazy, man. Crazy, man. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in, man. Make sure you guys like up the thing, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, bro. And like on entry. How many likes are we on? Can we get this up to 10 likes, people? If you've not liked the video, make sure you like it now. Obviously, I'll be on for a few more minutes, and then I'll be heading over to Much Arsenal for a watch long. Real Madrid versus, I think it's Valencia. It is. So yeah, that should be obviously a good game as well. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in, man. Make sure you guys like on the video. Okay, no, not EFL Cup. One FA Cup in about 120 years. Tough times, man. Said tough times, man. That's crazy. This is what happens when you don't have a proper striker tops. Nah, facts, bro. Facts. And this is why everyone was so vexed in the January transfer window, bro. Because yeah, when we knew we weren't going to get any kind of forward in, bro, this is going to happen. We've scored 1 goal in this game. We scored 2 goals somehow in the last game. We scored 1 goal against Chelsea. We scored 1 goal against Man United. There's not a coincidence we're scoring 1 goal in the league, maximum 2 if we're lucky. Do you know what I'm saying? Since obviously Havertz went down, but not only that, we've been struggling to score a lot beforehand. We've only scored 56 goals now in the league, whereas last season we scored 90 goals in the league. And there's only 7 games left. So yeah, that's a massive drop, man. Nearly 40 plus goals out of nowhere. But you could argue that we did overachieve in terms of our XG last year. In terms of you're not going to win 6-0, 5-0, 6-0, 5-0 every season, man. We were scoring a lot of goals on a regular basis, but it was always going to be difficult to obviously keep that up. But yeah, man, we definitely need a striker. Hopefully, Gyökeres comes through the door, but we'll have to wait and see with that. Even that joke team, Man United, collecting trophies for fun during their Bannon era. What's happening, man? This is what I'm saying. This is why, for me, I'm putting a lot of pressure on Mikel Arteta, because we've got to win trophies with this team. Next season will be his last season. I'm a bit more relaxed about it, though, because now we've got Berta, like I say. He's someone that obviously has won trophies for Atletico Madrid, being their sporting director. And he's got the power to obviously relieve Arteta of his duties if he doesn't feel like he's fulfilling his obligation to be winning trophies. So yeah, for me, and I feel like the club as well, man, we'll see a drastic change. I don't think they'll like the fact that obviously a lot of people are handing back their season tickets in terms of not going to the games at the Emirates. They're putting them back on the obviously stock market and the club obviously shop as well, giving them back there so people can buy them, who obviously not proper or regular Arsenal goers going to the stadium. Because yeah, people are just giving up on the league. They don't really care where they finish. We're going to get top 4. Does it really matter if we finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th? Probably not. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that is one of those things where you're probably not fussed where we actually finished. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just my view really on the situation. But yeah, man, big up everyone tuning in. Obviously, the 3 o'clock games are obviously going to be kicking off or kicked off shortly. But yeah, man, I'll be doing a Real Madrid thing in a minute. So yeah, big everyone up. We actually won many trophies in the Banner era more than Arsenal. That's absolutely facts. Land it and mud him. That's a crazy. Calm down, Nemanja. Speak more, and you'll find yourself in the championship in 2 more seasons. At least I win trophies. This is the biggest mid-off. This is the biggest mid-off ever. Like, this is the biggest mid-off ever, bro. But yeah, this is what happens, man. We don't win trophies, man. This is what happens, bro. The rival fans. That's the bat. That's the stick they hit you with, innit? And until you win something, you can't really argue back with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously we've had good seasons in terms of league position, but yeah, man, ultimately we've not done enough. But yeah, these 3 o'clock games are not it. I can't even lie, they're not it at all. They're not it at all, man. Madrid. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in. Let me see what the comments are saying. Man said, you have become the new Arsenal lad. Sack Arteta, hire Ange. Nah, brother. I can't have Ange as my manager, man. Oh my God. Just to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results is crazy work. I can't even lie. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, really. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with him. He's got to be sacked, surely. You would assume anyway, because I just don't understand how he could stay in a job. I don't get it. Like I don't. But we'll see. We'll see, man. Man said mid off. Now, what happened to my club, brother? It's crazy. And the only reason it's a mid off is because the only the only reason it's a mid off is because obviously we're not winning trophies, isn't it? If we won trophies as well, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. We'll be doing decent in the league and winning things. In fact, even Arsenal used to compete for top four. You become the new Crystal Palace. That's actually a true fact, to be fair, because you're nowhere near it. And Poster, no clue. Facts. You're getting cooked. Amran Arteta. Let me get out the kitchen, man. Yo, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I like your energy, bro. Big up, man. Big up yourself. Cook him. If Tottenham gets knocked out the Europa League, he'll get sacked. Yeah, you would assume so, man. You would assume so, to be fair. You would assume so. But yeah, man, crazy. Crazy, man. Yeah, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go over to Colin's channel in about 4 or 5 minutes to obviously do his watch along Real Madrid versus Valencia. It should be good. Oh my god, Mateta. I'm guessing he scored. I can't even. I'm not even watching the game. I'm not even watching the game. Was it? I'm guessing it was a mad thing. Black Heart 9 is crazy. That is crazy. That's a Black Heart 9, you know. Madness. Can't believe Spurs are below. What's Man United? At least I can laugh at them. Brother, they've lost, 16 games? Is crazy. I know you've lost 13, but 13, 16, all madness, man. That's so many games to lose. What is going on here? Craziness, man. Craziness. Left foot banger. Proper striker. You like them kind of strikers, though, innit? You like them PP strikers, man. Him, Lukaku, Drogba. That's what you're about. That's what you're about, man. But yeah, they're leading Brighton 1-0. That's their derby as well, isn't it? I don't know how they've linked it. But yeah, man. Obviously, Real Madrid versus Valencia. I'll be doing the watch along for that. Just got it on my screen now. I need Mateta at my club. Bro, a lot of people will snip at it, man, and say, oh, why you got Mateta? He's like, he's not a top 4 striker. But, bro, these guys just need the opportunity and they'll slap. I don't like these flimsy hair flick merchants. Keep Moratas. Nah, I hear it. The Moratas, the Torreses. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those either, to be fair. Even Havertz, man. Yeah, I want proper, strong, intense kind of players up front, man. Bullies in it that can bully defenders as well as score goals, obviously. Just have a look at the Real Madrid team before obviously I go and head over to Collins. Fran Gonzalez, back to Rudiger, Tchouameni, Lucas Valguez. He's playing at right back. That defense is trash, man. Bar Rudiger, obviously. But I suppose they're resting. Valverde and Modric back into midfield. You were fried and baked. Is Mbappe a proper striker? I'm not sure, bro, to be fair. Bellingham, Vinny, and Diaz, and Mbappe up front, man. But I do like, this is probably the first time I watched a Real Madrid game at 3 o'clock. I do like the layout of this channel as well. But yeah, man. Crazy, man. Mamadashvili going to Liverpool, obviously. Well, yeah, man. Back five by Valencia. Um, well, yeah, man. Crazy. Max Aarons as well. Yeah, Diego Lopez. Crazy, man. Crazy. Who's that striker? I don't even know. Um, but yeah, man. Big up everyone tuning in. And Sadiq up top. I thought that was I thought it was Sadio Mane, man. Man's got the same trim. But yeah, man. Big up everyone tuning in. Thanks for obviously being part of the um being part of the fan cam. I'll be back tomorrow for the games. Fulham versus Liverpool and Man United versus Man City derby as well. But yeah, man, I'm gonna turn over to Colin's channel now. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. I'll put it in the channel. Click on that link, and yeah, I'm heading over there now to obviously do a watch along of this Real Madrid Valencia game. So yeah, big up everyone tuning in. Make sure you click on that link, subscribe to Colin, and head over there for me and him to do a joint watch along, man. So yeah, should be good, should be interesting. But yeah, that's been your fan cam. I've been your boy Tops. Like I say, don't hate to play it again. Until next time, people, I am out. Peace and